Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Hope you are fine and doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to NIEVS Homeschool. I am Nasima Akter, Assistant Teacher of Science, National Ideal English Version School, Morning Shift. Dear students, today I am going to take a science class for class 7 students. Dear students, our today's topic is chapter 3. Today we will read lesson 5 to 8. Let's see today's topic from here. Our today's topic is chapter 3. Today we will read from lesson 5 to 8, and this is lecture number 6, and our today's SW number is 5 number SW. And this is your science book. Today we will start from here, and the name of this chapter is External Morphology of Plants. External Morphology of Plants. Today we will start from here, page number 29 from lesson 5. So dear students, let's begin the class. Here is lesson 5 and 7, 5 to 7, modified stems. Modified stems. We know that the stems usually grow above the soil level and bear leaves, flowers and fruits. But in exceptional occasions for performing few special functions, stems change their position and structure. These changes are called modification of stems. Based on position, and stems are of 3 types, such as underground modified stem, subaerial modified stem, aerial modified stem. Now, underground modified stems. To survive from adverse conditions, storage of food and vegetative propagation, stems of few plants grow beneath the soil surface. These are underground modified stems. They are of 4 types, such as tuber, rhizome, bulb and corm. Tuber. Potatoes are the example of tuber. Tubers bear nodes, internodes, scale, leaves and auxiliary buds. Cavities at the leaf axils of scale leaves are called eyes. In favorable conditions, auxiliary buds grow from eyes and give rise to new plants. Tubers are round and swollen due to storage of food. Here is the figure tuber, picture of tuber, and you can see here is the level is eye and this is scar of scale leaves. Now rhizomes. Stems of ginger, turmeric, etc. plants are example of rhizome. They grow parallel to soil surface or erect and store foods. It bears clear nodes and internodes, scale leaves and roots at nodes, and buds at the axils of scale leaves are found. And this is the figure of rhizome. Bulbs. Stems of onion, garlic, etc. are bulbs. Their stems are very small and rounded and convex. Nodes and internodes are compressed. Thick and juicy scale leaves are so arranged that the bulb cannot be seen. These stems produce profuse fibrous roots. You can see this is the picture of bulb. This is the picture of bulb, and this one here is the level is auxiliary bud, and this is apical bud, and this is stem, and this is juicy scale leaf. Now corms. Here is the point of corm. Amorpholas Amorphophallus, Bangla name is Ol, is the example of corm. This stem is very big and more or less rounded. It bears prominent nodes and internodes. Buds from the axils of scale leaves grow laterally and give rise to daughter corm, curved. Afterwards, new plants grow through the buds, and this is the picture of corm. Now, subaerial modified stems. Plants with soft stems give rise to special branches. These branches produce new plants through vegetative propagation. Some weak stem lying on or under the soil surface are called subaerial modified stems. There are 4 types: runner, stolon, offset, sucker. Runner, from the auxiliary buds of lower nodes of hydrocotyle. Bangla name is Thankuni. Oxalis, Bangla name is Amruli. Cynodon, Bangla name is Durba. Plants give rise to some weak stems called runner, and you can see here is a picture of runner. Between 2 plants you can see here is a projection. This is runner. Stolon. These are special types of runner from the base of arum. Bangla name is Mankochu. Grow some horizontal long branches. Nodes of the branches give rise to some roots which attach with the soil, and the rest portion of the branch is a bit curved. Afterwards, new plants grow from the buds. And here is a picture of stolon. This figure you can see, this is stolon, this part. This part is called stolon, and here is the runner. And now offset. Internodes of some aquatic plants like Pistia, Bangla name is Topapana, and Eichhornia, Bangla name is Kochuripana, are thick and short, so the stems look dark. These are called offset. And here is a picture of offset. And there are 2 plants joined with this offset. Now sucker. Auxiliary buds of chrysanthemum, Bangla name is Chandramulika, bamboo, Bangla name Bash, grow laterally beneath the soil surface and produce new plants. Now aerial modified stems. Aerial modified stems. These stems remain above the soil like normal stems, but they are modified to perform special functions like synthesis of food, vegetative reproduction, self-defense and climbing, etc. They are of 4 types: phylloclad, cactus, and the Bangla name is Phonimonsha is the example of phylloclad. They are flat and green like leaves and can manufacture food. Leaves of this stem are modified to spines and are used for self-defense. And here is the figure of phylloclad. This is the phylloclad. Thorn. Sometimes auxiliary buds are modified into stout and sharp thorns instead of developing as leaf buds. In wood apple, Bangla name is bell. Lawsonia, Bangla name is mehendi. Mainakata, etc. plants develop sharp thorns. And here is an example of thorns. Now stem tendril. Passion flower, heartjura, etc. climbers develop thread-like, thin and spiral long structure which are called stem tendril. Here is the example of stem tendril, and this is the spiral part of this plant. And now bulbil. In some climbers, auxiliary buds do not develop as branches but store food and become rounded ball-like structure, which are called bulbils, such as Dioscorea, and the Bangla name is Ch-3 alu. And here is the picture of bulbil, and this part is called bulbil. Now modified leaves. Modified leaves. To perform special functions, leaves change their normal structure. Now we will know about modified leaves. Leaf tendrils. Apex of leaf or whole leaflets are sometimes modified into a spring-like structure called leaf tendril. With these tendrils, plants can cling to some support. In wild peas, such structures are found. And here is the example of tendril. And here is the spring structure. You can see. And now, storage of food. Leaves of onion, garlic and aloe vera are thick and juicy. These plants store foods. C number point here is fly traps. Pitcher plant is a climber and dodder is an aquatic plant whose leaves are modified to pitcher or bags. When insects enter inside the pitcher, the lid of the pitcher is closed and the plants absorb juice from the insect's body. And here is the example of pitcher, and you can see here is a picture of pitcher like bag. When inside here it takes all juices from insect body. And now D number, reproductive leaves. In few plants, buds grow from the margins of leaves. Gradually, these buds develop roots and ultimately when detached from the leaf become independent plants such as Bryophyllum. Bangla name is Pathurkuchi. And here is the example of picture of Bryophyllum. And you can see the outer, from this outer space of this leaf, you can see here is a new plant grow. This is the example of reproductive leaves. When they detach from this leaf, and it will become a new plant independently. Now E number, leaf spines. Leaves are sometimes modified to spines such as lemon. And here is F number, scale leaves. Sometimes underground stem develop scale like leaves such as potato, ginger, turmeric, etc. These are scale leaves. Juicy scale leaves store foods and protect the apical buds such as juicy scale leaves of onion. And here is the figure of scale leaves. This is the onion leaves. Dear students, I have finished my today's topic. Now I will give you HW. Our today's HW number is 5 number HW. This is 5 number HW, and your HW will be make 5 MCQ from this part, from lesson 5 to 8. CQ from lesson 5 to 8. I am repeating your SW. This is 5 number HW, and your HW will be make 5 MCQ based on lesson 5 to 8 with 4 options and answers. So dear students, I hope you have understood today's topic. Keep practice it at home and do your SN HW in your HW copy and submit your HW on every Saturday from 9 am to 3 pm. So dear students, stay home and we'll see you again in our next class. Till then, Assalamu alaikum. Thank you.